Good morning, good morning. It's time for your workout. This is going to be great. Since we can't do boot camp outside, we're gonna do it together here. Today you'll have me, you'll have all your other coaches in the coming days. They're super excited to keep you going during these 3 weeks, and you know, it's a good time to break down and cry. This is just so hard on all of us. So if you feel sad, that's normal. We're gonna have that chat group for everybody. Hopefully you're in it now. We can do this, we just have to be really vigilant so that this doesn't last forever. So I'm kind of glad it's happening as much as this sucks. I hope this somewhat makes up for it, keeps your spirits up, and keeps you working out. So we're gonna get started without any equipment. You'll need a band, you're gonna need some dumbbells, and a jump rope for the workout. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just run in place for the duration of I'm doing it. So turn on some music. I'm not gonna be playing music because you can't hear me if I do. And let's do this. So we're gonna start with 10 shin grabs. When you're getting your shin grabs done, lift your leg up high, flex your toes for the first few, and then you're gonna point them. There's 5. Hit 20 butt kickers next. Make sure your heels are touching your butt. From here, we're gonna go into 10 calf raises. Swing those arms up and down. I think this is 6. I'm doing too many things at once. And now we're gonna go into hip rotations. We'll do 10 alternating. And then we've got 10 strides on our heels. I'm coming at you. My head's gonna go away. And I'm back. Couple more. And now we're going to walk on our toes, give it a little bounce. And now go ahead and hang on to something if you need to. Otherwise, we're just gonna swing the legs. Notice how I'm counterbalancing my body. Two more. We'll do the other side. Hi, Chad. Chad should be doing this with me. Maybe next time he will. Okay, grab your band, put it on your thighs. We're gonna start with 10 mini side steps. I'll get in my little corner here. You're gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm still in the frame. Two more. All right, now we're going to a hip hinge. Send those hips back in space. Standing on up, engage your glutes. Keep your core nice and tight as you get to the top. Four more. See what's next. Squats, of course. And we're gonna go into our squat now. Oops, there's a wormer. I was trying to kill a worm. Ten squats. Pressure out on the band. One more, and now 5 inchworm push-ups. knee out. 6 months from a broken collarbone. So nice, still push up. Okay, now we're gonna go down to your stomachs, and we're gonna do 10 Supermans. 10 Supermans. 10 fire hydrants, glute bridge. Okay, got it. All right, 10 Supermans. And we'll come to your hands and knees. Fire hydrant circles. And circle it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. More. 4, 3, 2. Reverse that circle. So Jane Fonda. Feeling it right now. And other side. As we speak, I feel your text rolling in on my watch, giving me that cell phone number. Thank you. An email. Four more. 10 each way, each side. And now we're gonna go onto your back. Or glute bridge hip extension. We'll do 10. And now we're gonna go single leg. 10 on each side. Keep that knee over the ankle on all planes if you can. You see I have a slight angle out. My knee bugs me sometimes. Took too many kicks. That leg. What a beautiful day. And now finally leg drops. Get that band separated. We're going to go from side to side. 10 times total. All right. And that is the warm up. Take off your bands. Take off a layer if you need to. I will be. We're gonna grab your dumbbells next. And we're gonna start an upper body chipper. We'll be starting with 10 repetitions of each exercise. 12. Then we're gonna go down to 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. And all of these, I really tortured you with upper body here. When we're done with the dumbbell part, we'll grab our jump rope. We'll multiply the number by 10, so it'll be 120 jump rope skits the first round, 100 the second, and so forth. Let's do this together. I'm excited. All right. So we're gonna start off with 10 bent rows. You want a nice flat back position, hinging forward at the hip. 12 bent rows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now I'm going to save a worm, because that's what I do. We're gonna go into push press. 12 of these. Good. Now for the next exercise, which is front raise, we're going to alternate arms. If your weights are really light, do both arms at the same time. And that's 12. And now we're going to go into an overhead triceps press. So you're going to lock your weights together. You're going to engage your core, and we're going to push it straight up and back down. If you need to split your stance, That's acceptable if that feels better on your low back. If you do that, switch halfway. And that's 12. All right, we're gonna head down to our mat for glute bridge flies and some devil's press. Can't wait for that part. All right, so you're on your mat, hips are up. Glute bridge fly, 12 of them. Who else is thinking about the devil's press right now? Just stop. We'll deal with it when we get there. All right, it's party time. Halfway. One more. Get out of here. I heard that bug, darn it. Nice step on that. Okay. Now, grab your jump ropes. Go on, bugger. We're gonna skip the rope 120 times. And of course, mine's in a knot. So start skipping without me. Or finish those devil's press if you're not done already. And here we go. Well, now we do it again. We get to take 2 reps off. So we'll start with bent rows and we'll do 10. We'll grab a quick sip of water. If you're wondering how come I jump rope like that, I've done it for a long time and I really like it. It helps to be able to do that when you're a boxer, kickboxer. Okay, here we go, 10 set. Five more. Keep that core engaged. Now we got a push press. Now we got front raises. No higher than your shoulder. Remember, 2 weights at one time if your weights are light. And now we got an overhead tricep press. And now we got glute bridge flies. Last two, last one, and I know you can't wait for your devil's press. So exciting. Just 10. Five more, halfway there. Last one. So exciting. Okay. Jolly jump ropers, unite. Here we go. 100 is the number. I'll meet you at the finish line. That's 50. More. Good job. Give yourself a bump on the chin, a pat on the back. Grab your weights. 8 round. Love me a chipper. Here we go. Just 8. And now your push press. Feet hip width apart. Remember not to grip the dumbbells too tight, especially when there's a lot of dumbbell exercise. It's okay. People can hear Marcus Mark. One more. The mail has arrived. It's a big deal for Marky. Okay. This is a big day highlight. 8 triceps press. 4 more. Oh, yes, glute fly. 8. This one's just such a relaxing thing. Look up at the sky. It's okay if he barks. Let him go. Poor guy wants to be outside. You know what's next? The devil's press. I know, I can't wait. Sure you feel the same. With energy and enthusiasm, at least we can pretend, if we don't really feel that way. Sometimes that's just enough to get the job done. But boot camp teaches you anything. It teaches you you can do what you didn't think you could do, right? 3 more. 2 more. Boom. Pop. Yeah. Okay. Cracking out the old whip here. Got an 80 on deck. Then we'll start our 6 round. This will be great. That is 8. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water. We have 6, 4, and 2 left. Let's get her done. Get it done. This one's gonna burn, especially that overhead press. It's definitely my weak spot since I got my surgery, my triceps. And the human body loses muscle twice as fast as it gains it. So you can't stop working out, or you going straight die when you come back to boot camp. 4 more. Ooh, 2 more. I think I did 8 last round. Okay, all right. 6 reps. And now, my favorite, we're gonna tricep press. There's one thing you can be really thankful about, is that you're not stuck on a cruise ship. Because some people made that wise decision. All right, here we go. Just 6. And devil's press. Everybody loves it. Okay. Child's play. I tell you it's child's play. 60 skips. Halfway. Okay, 4 round. Warming up. Just 4. 1, 2, 2, 1. It's silly, really, except for this is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. My personal favorite. Now glute bridge fly. Just 4. Woo! It's a celebration. Boomerang. Yada-dee-dum-da. Forty skips. Do the math. Halfway. So much fun. 10 reps. Just banging it out. Couple of these. Couple of these. Just 2 of these. Boom. Boom. Thank God, only 2 of these, right? Oh yeah. What's up? There's the coolest bird that migrates through here, and there's one in that tree. They're all gray, but underneath they have these bright orange wings. You can hear it. So cool. It's watching. It's like, girl, you must be doing Gumsaba boot camp, you so fit. That is it for the chipper. Thankfully, your arms aren't totally fried yet, but we're gonna give them a break anyway because we're going to go to your abs. So we're gonna head down to our mats. I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes and we're gonna do some abs. Sound good? All right, get a quick sip of water. Remove my little paper over here. You're gonna need 1 weight. And a timer is not necessary for you because I'm gonna do it. So, ooh, all right. Okay. So, head down to your mats. You're gonna place your arm for a side plank. Place your feet on the firm ground. You can always do this modified. I'm gonna go up to full. We're gonna do 10 each. Side plank row to extension. If you don't have the capacity to do this for whatever reason, just hold the side plank. And we'll flip it around. All right, that's that. Now we're gonna go down to low plank. We're gonna do 15 low plank body saws. And now we're gonna roll over and we're gonna do 20 bicycles. And we're gonna do 25 reverse crunches. So you're gonna put your hands here, or you can support your neck. I'm gonna choose to put my hands here because my neck's a little tired from the weights.
Make sure you keep your low back connected to the mat when you tap your toes down. Otherwise, just don't tap them down like this. Five more. Feels so good. Two more. Last one. And now we'll finish this tomfoolery with flutter kicks. We're gonna do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. All right. So that took about 3 minutes. So we're gonna get through about 3 rounds of this set. Let's begin again with our side plank run. It's not getting easier. My arms is towed. But I'm happy to be doing this because you guys have earned this time. And we're not going to let you down. Low plank body saw. 15 low plank body saw. Plank set right first. And now 20 bicycles. I picked up the pace there a little bit. Smoking. 25 reverse crunches. Five more. I should have a six pack from that. It's hard. All right, flutter kicks. Oh. And we have time for another round. What do you say? Right. Here we go. Woo! Oh, they are. How you doing? Blinded by the light. Yes. All right, look plank body saw. Plank set. Bicycles. Oh, sizzling. Okay. Reverse crunches. God, that's over. Oh, just enough time for flutter kicks. All right, with 25 seconds left, we're just gonna hold a high plank. You can hold a low plank if you prefer. Let's do that for the remainder of the time. Looking at some good structure in the glutes, the neck, head position should be up. Sometimes I'm seeing heads hang like this. Make sure you're retracting your skull when you're in push-ups or in plank. Makes it a lot harder to do. Up, and that's the time. That's our 10-minute AMRAP. So we're gonna stretch now. I hope you enjoyed our introductory at-home workout thus far. See how long it was. You never know when I'm planning. It's not bad. 40 minutes. We'll get you done in 45. It's probably about how long these workouts will be, somewhere between 35 and 45 minutes. I highly recommend you get outside and go for a run or a hike. Keep yourself sane. Just don't get 6 feet away from somebody or closer than 6 feet. So we are going to start with figure 4 hip stretch. You'll be on your backs. We're gonna cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And we'll be holding these for about a minute each. Enjoying this time, breathing the air, thinking about all the other boot campers out there who just finished this workout too. How much we care about each other. These times really, really reflect how much people care about each other. That's a silver lining, so to speak. Gotta look on the bright side. Of course, it's also okay to be a little sad. I had a good cry this morning at the grocery store. You know, me and the checker just crying. Just because I looked at her and I saw how tired she was, and I'm so tired too, and I was thinking about this. It was a moment, and I would have hugged her if I could have. Switch sides. So we can all just be thankful for our health, take extra care of ourselves so that when we're back together we can take care of each other. There's a flock of crows flying over. about 15 more seconds. All right. Go ahead and come into our half split. So you're gonna be kneeling on the mat, and then sometimes it's nice to use the weights for this if you need to, if the flexibility is not quite what it needs to be. And you're just gonna really attempt a flat back position here, so you don't wanna be too rounded, and that's why the weights help, because if I have my hands on the ground, I'm probably gonna need to round. So just kind of gently resting the hand. You should feel this stretch in your hamstring, the back of your thigh. If you feel it in the back of your knee, put a little bit of a bend into your knee, and then really flatten that back out. You don't need to dip down very low. You'll get the stretch here most likely. Switch sides. Funny thing, you do kind of want your hamstrings to be a little bit tight, but that tension should be dispersed evenly throughout the hamstring. So if you feel a lot of tension near the joint, like near the knee or near the hip, you really want to back off the stretch. You probably shouldn't even be doing a hamstring stretch if that's the case, because you're going to stretch that connection where it's already too thin. So it's a better idea, if that's the case, to put a ball in your thigh and sit on it, sit on a hard surface and get some weight into it so you can disperse that fascia a little bit. Speaking as somebody who's torn my hamstrings more than once, I've had to work a long time to disperse the tension evenly, and even sometimes still, like if I've done a lot of hills or something that strained them a lot, or deadlifts, I have to back off the stretching. Okay, now we're going to come to standing. You might need some support for a quad stretch. We're doing this because of the taxing of the hip flexors. The quads can sometimes come into play on that last set we did. So we'll stretch our quads, and then we'll stretch our arms out. Switch sides. There's a hummingbird fighting the tree. See, hear it? Okay, let's take the right arm or left arm across, doesn't matter. Look at them. What are they doing, a mating dance? There's two birds doing a little mating dance right here. I didn't even recognize what those birds are. They look like baby doves. And now we'll take that right arm overhead. Give yourself a little side bend. Other way. I do not smell fresh. That's the beauty of alone workouts, right? You can't smell me. All right, everybody, 3 big circles back. And 3 big circles forward. Nice deep finishing breath. Breathe the fresh air. Enjoy the rest of your day. Coach Karen will be with you tomorrow. Then you got Brianna on Thursday, and possibly Trey or James Friday. We haven't mapped that out yet. Saturday you'll have somebody, so we'll be here for you. If you need something, even just like somebody to say hi to, you have my cell number, text me. We're in it together.